reminding myself to just slow down, take a breath, take in things. Like, you don't need to be thinking about the future all the time. You don't need to be thinking about what's next, what should I be doing. It's just kind of taking a deep breath and just being in the moment and really just, yeah, staying present, I think is a big reminder for myself. Hi KLAT, I'm Malika Blu and this is my Get to Know Me with KLAT. I think growing up, traveling and obviously seeing a lot at such a young age, it really exposes you to a lot of different experiences that you probably wouldn't experience if you just kind of stayed. If I had stayed in the UK, I think it taught me empathy, it taught me how to kind of really see into other people's lives. I really struggle to talk like face to face about my problems. I've always kind of like buried things very deep within myself. I'm not a big talker, but I found like writing and being able to express that on a beat or on my own, like just within music, and you're kind of rewiring your brain to share your experiences in a different way that I feel comfortable doing. Like, I could never stand there and tell you everything that's happened to me, but I could do that and I could sing it on a beat and put it out there and not really think anything of it. But there's something special about being able to share within music rather than, in real life. I think obviously moving back to the UK when I was like 14, obviously you're in the midst of your teenage years. The hormones are going on, everything, so I think kind of adapting to British culture was a shock. It was kind of hard to dive in at first. I think I just kind of acted up. I was, a bit naughty, but I think it all had come down to it, and it kind of shaped me to who I am today, because I think if I had stayed in Australia, I would have been a whole different person. I think if you don't experience the things that you experience, you wouldn't be who you are. So I'm grateful it happened. I'm happy to be here, and yeah. If my life was a movie, it would be like a really dramatic horror. I think, but it's got a happy ending, I hope, fingers crossed. And I think, what song of mine? I've got loads of unreleased tracks that I actually really like. They're like soundtracks, you know what I mean? And one day they will be on movies, because that's what I'm working on. So for that scene, it's still to be announced. Developing my style as an artist, I think I really just tried to stay what felt true to like my expression and what just felt natural. I think storytelling and lyricism, I think that's always been the main part of it for me. Like, it's more so the words, and then how they're sung is kind of, in just whatever way it feels best in that moment. I think I really tried to, but like the R&B, the soul, is just more like, and I think taking like deep lyrics and putting it on a beautiful melody is definitely something that I love about my creativity. That's hard to say, because pretty much all my songs are meaningful. Whether I'm chatting absolute waffle, it still means something to me, do you know what I mean? But I think probably Slow Down, because I'm very like, do you know what I mean? Very fast paced, very all over the place. But reminding myself to just slow down, take a breath, take in things. Like, you don't need to be thinking about the future all the time. You don't need to be thinking about what's next, what should I be doing. It's just kind of taking a deep breath and just being in the moment and really just, staying present, I think is a big reminder for myself. Any advice that I would give to a young artist trying to find their voice would be really just burying deep inside your brain and just finding the stuff that actually means something to you. Not just singing or spitting about stuff that you think is trendy or is going to impress your friends. Like, actually dive deep within yourself and express the suppressed stuff, because that's where you'll find yourself, and that's where you'll feel the best with expressing yourself. Right, if I could collaborate with a fictional character, it would be Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, because he's just mysterious, he's got a bit of everything going on, and I think if he was real, we would make some good music together. Reflecting on what I've already done and kind of giving myself credit for what I've done and for what I've overcome, and then also thinking about what I need to do. It's almost just taking elements of everything that's going on in my life and kind of narrowing it down into how I can do better, how I can continue to grow, and how I can continue to process that in the right ways, while also like harnessing it into something beautiful. If I could perform anywhere in the world, I would perform in Japan, just because, I don't know, I like how they support musicians. It seems fun. But yeah, I'd want to go there. So the creative process behind my EP, Nucleus, was really just trying to bring together everything that I do and kind of construct it in a way that you could kind of listen to it from the start to the end and kind of be taken on a journey. So like, I wanted to kind of dive really deep into like my emotions, my experiences, but then also flipping it and show you how you can flip it and change the narrative, and yeah. So I hope when people listen to my music that they feel seen, that they feel heard, and that they feel understood. I think the main reason I create music is self-expression, and it's basically like my counselor. So I think I really just want people to feel like they're not alone and that they have someone there that has also gone through something similar or can just understand in some sort of way, and that they can feel. If my music was a dessert, probably, so many different desserts going on in my brain right now. Maybe like a pistachio cheesecake. Yeah, I don't know why. It sounds good. So you can expect a few exciting things from me this year. I've got a good few collaborations coming out, which I'm really excited about. I have a few singles coming out. I've been given the BBC Horizons funding and also Forte, so I'm really excited to just kind of take that support and level up, basically. Yeah, no, I'm really gassed to just kind of step into a new light of myself.